Very excited to be talking to you, Delaney Jane. Now, you're from Toronto, but you're in between LA and Nashville. Is that correct?
I'm in between. I mean, I guess I'm technically still in between LA and Toronto, but I was in Nashville last week writing and doing some other fun things that I'm sure I'll tell you about.
First of all, you are in amazing shape. Oh my God. Like, wow.
Thank you.
How often are you working out? Like 8 times a day? Tell me it's 8 times a day.
Like 20 times a day, you know. No, I mean, at least 3 times a week, hardcore. Nice. But those are my days with my personal trainer. And then beyond that, one of my best investments through quarantine was a full weight set. Like 5 pounds, 25 pounds. So on my off days, I will work out at home.
I can't imagine how hard it is for you guys, for artists, for musicians, for singers and songwriters to not have an audience to play for. Has that been tough?
It has, it's been tough because especially when, you have a tour planned and you're anticipating something, and it's like anything in life. If you have an expectation and then it gets ripped away from you, there's obviously disappointment. Although, I miss playing shows. I miss the energy. I miss connecting face to face with my fans and being able to hug and touch them. I definitely appreciate the time I've had to just really go inside myself and, write more amazing music, but also take the time to heal parts of myself that I was maybe, covering up by staying busy, and just at a much better place in my life where I think I can, be the strong person and advocate just for positivity, mental health, getting through those dark days. Yep. So I think, I'm at a much better place than ever to bring my newfound enlightenment to the world and, bring that into my live shows.
It's so funny. I'll hear like an artist, like I always think of like an Adele who like writes her absolutely best, like most heart-wrenching emotional music when she's in this terrible dark place. And I find that's true for like a lot of artists. Like you guys just like, it's how it's like poetry to you. Just like these words just spew out and these feelings, and it makes this beautiful music that we can all connect to. So I kind of get annoyed when you guys are like, well, great, I'm in a really good place. I'm like, no, what about the music?
Where's the angst and the turmoil? Last year there was a lot of that, and you're so right. I would say my best work, my best music has always come from the darkest and most chaotic times in my life. But there was definitely a lot of that last year. Moving to LA, quite literally right before COVID, the intense lockdowns hit, having to decide, like, do I stay here or do I go back to Canada where, it's like my people, I'm safe, and it's, but I ended up staying, and I'm really glad I did. But that was hard because it meant leaving a relationship. It meant starting over in a brand new place. It meant, being super far from my family. And
it's all good for music. Yes, good.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know. There's one song in particular on my upcoming body of work that is, it's one of those. It came from one of the darkest times of my life. It has a beat underneath it. So it's like, it's not like a crazy emo ballad, but it still gets you.
I know you opened on tour for the Chainsmokers when they played their sold out North American tour. I wanted to know, and this is like a total cliche question to ask a musician, but like dream collaboration for you, who would that be with?
This is a funny question because I've just recently, I don't know, people know that I kind of came up in the EDM world. I did a lot of dance features and worked with a lot of different DJ producers. So I love that world. And right now, like the first name that came to my head is Skrillex.
Oh.
Because he also, I think he's one of the most amazing producers in the world, but he's also done so many cool dance pop crossover tracks. Justin Bieber, Where Are You Now, to, just an example. But I would love to do something so weird and out of this world with him.
You're working on new music. Is there a new album coming?
Yes, there is. I'm so excited. This is a really exciting body of work for me because I've kind of ventured into a new land sonically. It's more like beats with pop.
Ooh.
Pop lyrics.
Okay.
And of course with electronic influence, and of course with my classic emotional raw lyrics, all true stories from my life. So yeah, I'm excited to share this next chapter. And I think like this music is gonna be so fun to play live. I'm so excited for the live shows.
Do we know when the album is coming?
No, I cannot give a date. It should all be out by the end of 2021.
Right.
That I can say.
Okay.
And then I am planning a tour in the spring, spring.
I feel like you and I could talk for about 3 hours, but
yeah, same. So easy. Comfortable.
Very nice talking to you. And you can find Delaney Jane at Delaney.Jane on Instagram if you don't follow her. I mean, she's got fitness tips, she's got music, she's got it all. She's got abs. So there you go.
You were so sweet. Thank you so much. And thank you for the support. I would not be able to do this without you guys. And sending all my love to everyone at the station. I really appreciate it.
Virgin Radio.